It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. Now, faking the give. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
They bring Chase in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. No gain to show for it.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Third down and 9. They send Sutton in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Turn around, fuck nigga, you got a pick. Damn.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. McBride is the motion man.
Just put him on
Here's the first carry for their running back. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal. Vikings looking for 3. Bring out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A short gain up to the 20. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I love your stream. That's why I followed you. I'd love to share some ideas to help you improve. Kindly add me on Discord, any_game.
Point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's hard. He is in. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Oilers move out to a 7-3 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the kick.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fucking early, bro. Like,
he is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd.
yeah, that's gonna make all the difference. Defensive issues. Focus. Yup.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains. Now this time he'll set this one intercepted. And the Oilers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The throw here is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's a close game early on. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to 16.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his big
Oh my God.
Touchdown Oilers. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A toss left side caught by his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They send Sutton in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll throw out of the gun. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's Washington, the man in motion. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Down inside the 10. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. That one good for 15 and a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Yeah, look 10 minutes after everybody's talking shit.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Vikings are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll look to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Downfield, got him there, and he's got it. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. And how about that? 3rd and a mile, and they convert and pick up a first down. He's going to run it. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can...
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The pressure
That nigga like latched on to me. I'm about to run. He did. That shit
goes
saying
down.
that's one.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He throws right side down the field, and
You know we going for that, fuck nigga.
Wow, a
You know we
pretty
going
good
for that.
comeback to say the least.
Question.
Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down. That's taken in. It's a pickup.
Wait, hit it? The
12
fuck?
as they wind up converting on 4th down.
It's crazy.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 and 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. It's now 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And that is a dunk. It's incomplete. What in the name of Gary Premier is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. 15-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Anytime you decide to drop back to pass this deep in your own territory, that quarterback has to have a clock in his head. Get the ball out of my hand. In this case, checks it down to his back, picks up a nice gain, gives the offense a little breathing room.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now this looks like a design run. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
What's that nigga first name?
You can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
And he still managed to get that bitch off.
Downfield by Sutton. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Vikings move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. They send Sutton in motion. He throws and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure.
Did he try to break on the
He
early?
knows they got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 33 yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out.
Oh my fucking god.
Brought
This nigga
in.
just...
They're going to be set up in the red zone.
What?
Got inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
What?
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
For the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Oilers have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Chase. That's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now this time he'll set up to throw. A toss left side caught by his running back.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
They face second down and 7. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
If you go inside stuff, bro. Stop getting the fucking shit animations just to not do shit.
So we are through 3.
That's stupid.
And Sunday Night Football continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Second and 7. They bring Chase in motion. He'll get it inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. McBride is the motion man. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Extra point try forthcoming.
I don't understand that shit. That thing you look at, they getting through the animation is like slow down.
And the Vikings will go up by 7.
That's why I hate playing white niggas. They be so cheese.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Catch made there, left side by Walker. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage. coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
One stop.
This has been a masterful game plan.
I
Not
think I
only have
opened
they
for
found their
fucking
mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Going for it all.
You snag on that nigga. Let's go. You snag on that nigga. Come on.
They'll throw out of the gun.
God. He too worried about our boy over there. Come on.
And he is going to be out of bounds. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He can't catch me, though.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
You guys just gotta act like a fucking defense.
They send Sutton in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
Jesus,
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up.
Oh, you be with them steppers, huh?
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense.
My son, he let his ass on
really wide angle throws near the
Oh,
sideline.
you be with them steppers, huh?
Sometimes it can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the
Oh,
same
you be with
page,
them
and
steppers, huh?
the ball falls incomplete.
You be with them steppers, huh?
On third down, they'll throw from the gun.
Nigga.
Live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be
Get that fucking
one-dimensional. This is a
ball.
great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears
Oh,
back
he
and
going for
go.
it.
They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game. Either way, Mike, I mean, think if you fail on that down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
I think I'll play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
It's 1st down, and they'll...
What am I niggas doing? Why are y'all even these tackles for? Y'all can't even run it down the backfield.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. Ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun and on the reverse. And that is going fast. Disastrous play.
Come on. Come on.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down. But tries to make this play extended. Takes a big loss.
Now here's I get on my rival, nigga. There we go.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They send Sutton in motion. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Do not fucking touch this nigga, son. If y'all touch this nigga, y'all cut, bro. Whoever it is.
They don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Got the distance, and it's
Ain't gonna drive type shit. Let's go. We're gonna win it any other way.
Through from long range. They move
That's not
out
so.
front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Defense.
The drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Pick, nigga. Fuck. Let's go. Come on. Come on and fucking go, nigga. What the fuck? Bop, bop, bop. Nigga, break out some mission. Let's go.
You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field
Fuck wrong
goal
with
range,
him?
and win this thing in regulation.
Why the fuck you think they call me Mike Gitter? This nigga, this. Come on.
I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
Yeah.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6.
Come on, man.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Victor with this fucking joke.
Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6.
No. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop,
Could be the
bop, bop.
difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.
Bop, 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 bop.
Slide to get him there. Slide upon him. Slide to get him. Let's get him in. This shit get deep. This staring and black. There's something to turn to. Running sick that key mark. You had to sleep. Sit in your house, nigga, step out the door. This shit get mad as I show you some gold. Put a hand on this drink, I don't want it no more. I'ma keep swinging drinks in my bathroom for sure. I know you when you going talk. I say you know me, these rap niggas pull songs. That switch is more like a toy. My daughter was shots, I'm running your phone. But it's stop putting with me, bitch on my man. Like Satan was drinking, you split that your ass. Cause be with a bitch, I ain't giving no pals. Sign my switch and I call it bite. Sign my switch and I call it slap bite. The way that switch sounds feel like a dirt bite. Nigga, these going outside. Nigga, I ain't got my switch and can't in the night. Nigga, I keep me in mic. Nigga, I bought a seat popping this bitch with all light. Nigga, you know I stay tight. That nigga don't play with it, get him no pillow so light. This shit get me, this shit get deep. This stay on the black, I'll knock you off your feet. Nigga, they saw him a time to a creep. That shit with that bitch rock you in. Sit with the house, nigga, step out the door. This shit get mad as I finish some gold. That hell this drink, I don't want it no more. I'ma keep saying drinks in my house, so I might come in when that going so I say you want to these bad niggas poor. I say you want to this shit pretty sweet. I'm fucking that train and once I can see, I'm breaking that bitch in case you can see. My bitch shit pretty freaky. 22 feet, let's do the concrete. I was 18 minutes beyond me. This shit get evil, this shit get deep. This stay on this black on the pure some shit. Nigga, this song him a toxic. That's feel that beat like you like to sleep. Sit in your house, nigga, step out the door. This shit get mad as I say some go. But the hell, me think I don't want it no more.
I just want to see that one hand. Like it's cool.
She said she want to take a break, but she on my body.
Nothing, bro. What are we supposed to be? We're supposed to be. It was just 7 yards. Holy fuck. I mean, is there another receiver? Hold up.